Spent very happy 9 years of my life at KEM Hospital, Bombay. Why are you robbing me of that pleasure and make me say that I was at Kausalya Shrestha Ekalavya Memorial? And the word memorial is still English, right? The medium of instruction, all the textbooks, all the exams in KEM still English, right? Have you ever heard a KEM doctor talk like मज्जातंतूकडून यकृताकडे जाणाऱ्या चेतनापेशी? No. Then what nonsense is this? What rot? What nautanki? When I was at KEM, it was just KEM. I'm not even sure many people were aware that it was King Edward Memorial. I had a patient with a knee pain and I asked her, do you know what does KEM stand for? She said, why don't you shut up and just fix my knee? Fair point. And the word Kausalya Shrestha. First of all, I challenge the people who are changing the name to pronounce this word correctly. They are doing all this rigmarole to keep the acronym KEM. Then if it is still going to be called KEM, then why change? You would say, oh, it's just a harmless intervention. People who say this don't understand any science. Heisenberg principle, we cannot even observe anything without changing it. The mere word intervention postulates change, and the change precludes the no harm guarantee. And suppose there is an older KEM student applying for a pension and AI catches that KEM doesn't match KEM, then we might start looking like all these faceless Indian universities who are dumping all these highly skilled workers all over United States. We are a premier institute. Why change the name just to pander to some petty politicians where activity is their only substitute for achievement and empty gestures is the only justification for their ineffectual existence? If you want to call something KEM, I have a better idea. Open a trauma center in Konkan, call it Konkan Emergency Medical, and built it to such level that King Edward should crawl out of his grave, stand in front of it in awe and say, why can something this good be named after me? You want to do something, I'll sponsor it, I'll have friends who will sponsor it. Have young bright Indian students who want to get into medical school volunteer. There will be a coffee cart, move it around, give people free tea, coffee, cappuccino, a banana, a bag of chips, a kind word, a bottle of water, and that will make a world of difference, because this gesture otherwise does not improve one patient outcome, does not make the hospital cleaner. King Edward VII couldn't wait for his mom to die. When Victoria finally died, he was to be coronated. He developed abdominal pain. The doctor told him to postpone the coronation, and he said, no, I am the emperor. The doctor said to him, you will go to the Westminster Abbey tomorrow. You have to decide whether you will go as a corpse or a king. We are doctors. We hold life and death decisions in our hand. Why are we listening to these politicians who nobody is going to remember? We have to remind them that we are in the business of healing, and healing is not a business. Everything else